that recently discovered. I don't know how long they've been on the market, to be honest with you. But here, this is a Concept 1 fan shroud. I really like this fan shroud. That's not the name of the company. I forget the name of the company. The box is over there. GDP, not really sure. Don't even remember what that stands for. But what they seem to have done is take the Mexican late model fan shroud, which of course, that's where the velocity rings, originally came from, and reproduce that. I don't know if they've got the original tooling or how they did it, whether they reverse engineered it and created their own tooling, or whether they somehow got the tooling from Mexico, from VW, not really sure, or Brazil even, I suppose. But it's interesting in that, and of course it's not, can't use completely their tooling because they made some modifications, or one modification in particular. But this is a heater. This is a heater vent style, and you can see it actually has the outlet. This is actually it's got the proper channel for heat coming through here, just like OEM. It has a velocity ring already installed, and it has the proper size opening. In terms of this is the actual 148 millimeters it's supposed to be. So, so generally speaking, this is a very good fan shroud. The other modification they did, which some people will like, some people won't, but I personally like to do external oil coolers and for my cars, just because you can size them, any size you want essentially, and you can have fans, and you can do some nice stuff separating it out from its cooling system, and it just makes the fan shroud a lot less complicated. But they have this modified for the Type 4 oil cooler. So it's wider here to fit the Type 4 oil cooler, and it comes with the other pieces in the box. They're over in the box over there, that close all this up and direct it out. So this is a really nice fan shroud. It seems to be a very faithful reproduction. It is not narrower like the other ones on the market. It's the right width, and it has the right opening. It has a velocity ring, and it supports the Type 4 oil cooler. So, and you can get this with or without heater outlets. The ones without the heater outlets are like the, I think, 1 year 74, if I'm not mistaken, Thing fan shroud. So Volkswagen created, with the 74 Thing, created a fan shroud specifically with no heater outlets, so all the cooling air is going to cool the engine. And they had a gas heater in the Thing instead. So they removed the heater boxes and all that. So this is actually pretty nice. I mean, there are, like anything, there's some kind of interesting things that I'm like, someone maybe didn't like, these are kind of split apart right there. But and you don't see that on an OEM fan shroud. These things are never split apart. So there's a little tweaking they may need to do here, quality control wise or something. But generally speaking, if I were to use an aftermarket fan shroud, besides something I create myself, which we'll talk about in a bit too, I would definitely pick this one over the others. I don't know how long they've been around, but they seem to be making a pretty quality product, and it's correct, dimensionally correct, which is really the key thing for getting the maximum airflow. So obviously it's an OEM fan shroud, which I used to compare, and of course I did testing with this baby a lot